Welcome to Homework Lib.
Hi, so over here we want to write the equilibrium law equation for the reaction represented by the following chemical reactions. So first of all, let's remember that for a general reaction, A times A plus B times B producing and being in equilibrium with C times C plus D times D, where A, B, C, and D are going to be stoichiometric coefficients, and the letters with uppercase are going to be different compounds. For this general reaction, the equilibrium constant is going to be written as concentration of C to the C times concentration of D to the D over concentration of the reagents elevated to their corresponding stoichiometric coefficients. So, following this rule for reaction A, the equilibrium equation would be equal to concentration of CO squared times concentration of oxygen divided by concentration of CO2 squared. For the next reaction, for reaction B, we're going to have that the equilibrium constant is going to be equal to the concentration of HCl to the fourth times the concentration of oxygen divided by the concentration of Cl2 squared times the concentration of water squared. In this case, water is going to enter the equilibrium equation since it is going to be on a gas phase. Remember that solids and liquids are not going to enter into equilibrium equations since they're going to be condensed phases which are going to have an activity defined by 1. So for C, now we're going to get that the equilibrium equation would correspond to concentration of oxygen to the cube over concentration of ozone squared. And finally, for reaction D, the equilibrium constant would correspond to concentration of nitrogen squared times concentration of water to the sixth over concentration of NH3 to the fourth times the concentration of oxygen cubed. And with that, it would be all. Thank you very much and have a good one.